So we're back with another Walking Dead All-Out War miniature games unboxing. Today it's Maggie, as you know from the comics and television series. Is introduced with the farm, then goes on to leave with Rick, marries Glenn, ends up at Hilltop, etc, 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 without ruining too much into it. There's a pregnancy-based action going on. So yeah, we'll get straight onto it. This one comes with 3 figures. Straight away you can see them on the back. Maggie, Arnold, and then a different Walker. This one's missing a limb. I'm really looking forward to seeing this. As always, we haven't unboxed this, so this will be the first time I'm seeing it, same as you guys see it. See there, the cards are still all shrink wrapped up. So I'll just pop that box to one side. First thing we'll do is have a look at the cards. I physically cannot open these. This is quite an embarrassing situation, which I could have negated by pausing it. But as I said, I like to give you guys the authentic I'm incompetent feel. So, first card we're looking at here is Maggie. And again, she's got the cowboy hat there, so she can be used in Rick's crew. She's the rebellious daughter. She's a support card with 1 red dice for melee, 1 for shoot, and 2 red for defense with a medium nerve. She comes with 4 health, and her special rules down here. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. Survival instinct. When Maggie is panicking, she rolls 2 of the panic dice and chooses her preferred result. So that's really, really good, especially with her having the medium nerve. When it gets to the high sort of panic levels, it gives her just a bit more control, and it fits very well. Again, one thing that they've done very, very well with this game is that the characters and everything feel very like they do in the comics. So they've got a lot of flavour to it. So whereas Project Z, which again is a zombie game I really, really enjoy, they're just generic blank characters. It does have a certain appeal because you can create your own narrative and such. But with this, it's characters you've read or you've seen on television. You can get a feel for them. And when you play and they've got special rules that feel very much like that character would behave, it certainly adds a little element to the game. But anyway, getting back to it, she has one other special rule, which is rebellious. If Maggie starts her activation more than 10 inches away from her group's leader, roll the shield dice, the black dice, and on a shield she gains an extra action, so that can get her back in sort of proximity of everyone else. That's, again, really, really cool. And then the next is Arnold Green. He's, again, got the Rick symbol. He's 27 points. Maggie's 24, by the way. You can probably see it there, but I didn't mention it. So he's a bruiser. 1 white for melee, 1 red for shoot, and 1 white for his defense, again with a medium nerve. Now you can see here his health's a lot higher. Now you tend to see that with the bruisers because they get into the combat more and they need to be able to take the damage as well as give it. So this guy comes with 6. And his special rule is Protector. If another member of the Green family is targeted by a ranged attack while within Arnold's kill zone, Arnold may take the attack on their behalf. Arnold becomes the new target if he was not initially within range or line of sight. So, yeah, so even if he isn't in line of sight, he can still become the target. So that's really, really cool. Again, it adds another facet to it, and we are starting to build up now that we're getting... we've been doing the unboxings. You are seeing more of the Green family. And we're certainly going to be incorporating them in the game very soon. I definitely can't wait to see how these things play out. Again, it's adding some characterful aspects to the game. And now we're going to go straight on to the equipment that these guys receive. As always, cheeky Mantic points. Good to save up. If you missed the Kickstarter, you're able to get things like the Kickstarter Negan, Michonne, the ammo bag and police shield, those kind of things. So definitely worth checking out. And it is worth noting that you don't just get Mantic points in the Walking Dead miniature games either. Any of the Mantic products gives you Mantic points, which you can use towards any of their things on the site. So certainly worth doing, especially if you got in on Dreadball and things like that and you've got a stock of them. Have a look what's available. But yeah, back to it. So we're getting hunting rifle here. It's pretty good. It's a rifle, so it falls under the rifle remit. Adds 2 red dice to ranged attack rolls. Spend 1 extra action while attacking with this weapon to add 1 white and 1 red to the ranged roll instead. So it would change one of those red dice to a white, so it's going to give you a much better shot. It means you are foregoing one of your actions though, but a 30-inch range, it means you get them into a good position, and then you've got a good shot to take. But anyway, yes, now we're coming on to the Browning high power ranged pistol, which is a handgun. It's also reliable, and it's got a 10-inch range, so a smaller range, but it's fitting in with the rest of the pistols and such. Adds 1 red to ranged attack dice and may roll 1 die per attack roll, so that's pretty good. Then we're moving on to the lasso. If this attack causes any damage, if this attack causes any damage, do not damage the target. Instead, lay it prone. This weapon ignores ammo rolls. So it's got a 3-inch range, so it's only for up close. It's an 8-point item. And then you've got the leather jacket, which is armor, 10 points. Discard this card to avoid all damage from a single round of melee. So, as always, a few extra equipment cards. They can go with your normal equipment card stack. Now let's get down to looking at the miniatures specifically. So, here you have Arnold. And as always, these models will go up on our Instagram, either unpainted or painted. Obviously, the eventual goal is painting. But again, it's that really, really nice quality single-piece miniature, so no glue or anything needed. Nice, and then we're going to look at here this walker, because I've been really, really looking forward to seeing this. Look at it. Yeah, there you go. So he's got that kind of half a shirt on, bits of it missing. Then the last one is Maggie herself. So again, in keeping, now this particular pack I've opened seems to have less mould lines and such than the other stuff from the second wave. I know we had some mould lines and things on the actual farm set itself, but these seem quite clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get sort of a better close-up shot of those for you guys to see, and then that will be that. So here we have it. It's just one last look at these models. Again, I think the quality on them is really, really nice. I have, as you've probably heard from previous videos, I have had comments to say about other Mantic products. Not their rule set so much, but in terms of the actual visual appearance of some of the models. But all of the Walking Dead range has been really, really nice. Save, as said, by a few bits of mold lines here and there. I think they're absolutely fantastic. We're also going to be doing a Tyrese unboxing, which should be up in the next day or two. So feel free to subscribe, like, give us a comment, and look out for the next Tyrese unboxing video. Thank you guys very much for your time today. Pray the dice gods help they smile upon you.